Welcome back, everybody, to Conan Exiles. I'm an old guy gaming, and in this episode, we are going to punch the air because sometimes we do that. And yeah, okay. And the wrong damn buttons. Stop it. Okay. So yeah, in today's episode, we're going to get the other two Scourge Stone pieces. Both of those we're going to get from the jungle area. So what we're going to do on the map, for those of you who want to know, is we need to go to, let's see, where's it at? Okay, I guess we haven't actually discovered it, but right here is a place called the Passage. And it actually tunnels through a mountain and comes out somewhere. Where's it come out at? Oh, I think it comes out over here somewhere by Tellith's Island, I think. So yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to do that, and then we'll get one of the Scourge Stone pieces from there, and then after that, we're going to go all the way back to Buccaneer Bay here, and in Flotsam in particular, and we'll get the third Scourge Stone piece from there. Once we get those, then we have to take them back to this crazy guy here in the Sandswept Ruins, and he will then give us the he'll put the Scourge Stone back together, which gives us a key which we need to use in conjunction with the artifacts in order to remove the bracelet and win the game. Okay, so that is the plan for today, and I think what I'm going to do is just cut the camera here, and I'll meet you guys over in this area here where we will start the passage. Oh, actually, no, we don't need to do that. We can teleport. Yeah, we can teleport directly to the upper staging area. Yeah, so good. So let's do it. Let's call our sidekicks and see who we have with us today. So we're still trying to level up Varpner and Janos and Varpner 2. Oh yeah, Varpner 2 and 3. Beastmaster Timos, let's unsidekick you and send you back home. We've got our Battle Dancer with us. And so let's just grab, who's somebody we haven't taken with us in a long, long time? What's your name? Reginald. Reginald, you're coming with us. I don't know if we've ever taken Reginald with us, but yeah, he's coming with us. Okay, cool. So let's see. Do I have everything I need? My weapons are in pretty decent shape. We've got drink. We've got food. We've got medical. Yeah, I think we're good to go. So let's head on over to the upper staging area, which is going to be this teleporter right here. Okay. Let's summon our sidekicks. Hop on the hoss here and tell everybody to follow. Okay, so we just have to go a little ways this way. There's a bunch of spiders and sand reapers / locusts in this area, including a locust queen. But we are going to actually fight a one skull locust queen, and this is the passage. I thought I had shown this to you guys at one point, but maybe I must, yeah, I guess I didn't. I must have been confusing that with the multiplayer server. Okay, so yeah, basically what we do is we just kind of go back in through here. There are no enemies in this section of the tunnel. I'm a little stuck here. Let's also get a light out too. There we go. So you just come back this way until you get into this huge underground cavern, and there was a one-time bridge going across here, but of course the bridge is no longer. So what we have to do is we have to climb down this side, and we'll also climb up the other side too when the time comes, just to show you what's over there. And then it's interesting that there's actually these lightning strikes inside of this cavern, which makes zero sense, but yeah, there is. So there you go. Okay, let's kill some spideys here. And then we're gonna come around this way. I think you can you get crystals in here? I don't know. Let's see. Yep, you sure can. Okay. Yeah, so you could come here and get crystals if you want to. Depending upon where you are on the map, I suppose, Hanuman's Grotto that we went to many episodes ago is probably an easier or maybe a safer place to get them. I don't know. But you can get them in here too if you want them. So yeah, you just have to fight a bunch of spiders. There's a bunch of interesting old ruins and cobwebs and stuff in here. It's also a good place to come, you know, if you need to get ichor or whatever from the spiders. But we're going to come around this way. And this is the Sand Reaper queen that we have to defeat to get the next Scourgestone piece. And she's actually just a 1 skull, so she's not super hard to kill. There's also a couple of 3-skulled Sand Reapers, which I don't know if we've done any of those on this series, but they're quite a bit more difficult to kill. Okay, so you can see that from her we got a broken Scourgestone piece. So we already have the shattered, we have the broken, now we're going to get the 3rd Scourgestone over at Buccaneer Bay. And I can't remember what it's called, maybe it's just the broken. But anyway, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to climb up here to this other side just to show you, for those of you who don't know, where it comes out at in the Highlands. Alright, so you come up into this other side of the aqueduct here, and there's a really deep pool here, but there's nothing at the bottom of the pool. I'm not going to actually swim all the way down there, but if you look down there, you can see there's not actually anything down there. So I'm not sure what the deal is with that. Maybe they were planning on doing something with it at some point in the future, but as of right now, there's nothing there. And then we come up this way, and I think... Here, let's get our light out again. Trying to remember if we have to fight an enemy up here or not. It's been a little while since I've been this way. Yeah, we do. Okay. One of these dudes. Yeah, so you got one of those abomination things guarding the passage, and then you come to here and head out the other side, and it puts you into the Highlands. Right here. Okay, let's see where we are. Oh, okay, so yeah, it puts you way up out here. I see. Okay, we've actually been up in this area before. We kind of came along these ridges. It's the first place we came to get black ice. And, yeah, so this is a shortcut from basically from the jungle to the Highlands. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to retrace our steps and go back through the passage, climb up the other side, and work our way over to Buccaneer Bay. So I will see... Oh, we got to fight this guy again? What the hell, man? I will see you guys over at Buccaneer Bay. Alright, guys, we are just about to Buccaneer Bay. This is where we are on the map right here. And so we're going to go through here and get the final Scourgestone piece. Now, I believe we've been over here a couple of times in this series. The first time we came here is where we got Beastmaster Timos from up on that ledge right up there. And then I thought we came here a second time for some reason too. Maybe we didn't. I don't know. I can't remember. But anyway, this is Buccaneer Bay, so it's basically one of the two really large Black Hand camps. So the ship, you know, that we've farmed up for thralls a lot is, I think that's their main camp, but this one is really large too. Maybe this is the main camp, I'm not really sure. But what you can do here, of course, is this place is called Flotsam, and you can go up there and sometimes you can get a named thrall up there and kill a bunch of guys, get treasure. You know, the usual Conan shenanigans, right? So let's kill these guys. I'm not after thralls at all. We basically just want to get the Scourge Stone piece. But you have to climb all the way to the top of Flotsam there to get the Scourge Stone. And these guys are they're not too terribly hard to kill, but the problem or the challenge with them is there's a lot of them, so you can get, they gang up on you, you can get in trouble if you're not prepared. Alright, let's just fight our way up here. It is possible too to get up to the top from up above. You climb up the cliffs and kind of drop down that way. You know, if you wanted to try and get up to the vendors that I'll show you, for example, in the early game, and didn't want to have to try and fight through all these guys. But they're not really too much of a problem for us. Where'd that come from? Alright, let's bandage up here. Okay, so sometimes you can find, what the heck's his name? He's a cook. Up here. Oh, here's the thing here, too. So, yeah, Gord's Journal. Yeah, that's his name. So, Gord is, a 3 skull. He's either 1 or a 3 skull. And if you kill him, he'll drop a really nice cleaver, that you can loot off of him. So, anyway, yeah, go ahead and pause the screen if you want to read what that says. Just a little bit of backstory about Gord. And, yeah. Alright, let's go up here. He doesn't always spawn. But who you're looking for up here is this guy, this Hecker Wave Runner. Or there's also a dude, and you can, he's also a fast leveling thrall, so you can actually knock him out. But anyway, you'll either find Hecker Wave Runner or you'll find a dude named Gallo Spearden. And this is what we want, Shattered Scorchstone Piece. Okay? And either one of those guys, either the Gallo Spearden, I think his name is, or Gallo the Spearden, something like that, or Hecker, should have those Scorchstone pieces on it. Okay? And yeah, so that's it. There's some chests up here you could loot if you want to, but it's all, you know, for pretty basic stuff. I'm not going to take any of it for our purposes. Now, further up there, there is a vendor that you can buy some stuff from. I can't remember exactly what it is, but to get up there, you either have to climb up the cliffs and drop down from up above, or what you can do is you can climb up the sails. So let me see if I can get up here. Yeah, so you can basically run up here, and then run up here, and look at the horse. That's funny. And just kind of, you know, work your way up the sails to get to, oh shit, to the vendor up there. Okay, so these guys are neutral. They won't attack you if you don't attack up here. And you got this Weeba Shamrock. And you can purchase a shield a mercenary archer or a mercenary entertainer for 100 gold. And I think these are like tier 1 or tier 2s. They're definitely not named. My thralls are on aggressive, so that's why they're attacking. And then we also have Jamilla, the pirate queen here. And you can purchase a sword, and you can also learn this Stygian alchemy from her. And I don't remember exactly what that gives you, but yeah, so you can get the sword of Inruka, which I don't think I've ever actually used. Let's see, does it tell us what? Let's go back to here. Stygian alchemy does. Stygian alchemy. Vehemence elixir. Ancient desert elixir. Drinking causes shivering under the hottest sun and burn the skin on cold. Yeah, I guess I'm not exactly sure what the actual effect of that is, other than making you hot or cold. So if you guys are interested, you can always Google it. But anyway, okay, so we got the scorched stone pieces. So that is done. What we're going to do now is we're going to go take a quick look. Now, this is a Corsair, a black Corsair, and they are hostile. They are one skull, and you can't knock them out. And they're not super tough. I mean, they're kind of tough, but they're not super tough. And there's just more stuff in there we can loot, which we're not going to grab. Okay, so what we want to do is jump down here, and then just kind of come on back down. We might have actually been able to come up that way. I'm not sure. I think it might get a little too steep, though. Yeah, because see, you could go down the wrong direction there. Not meaning to, so. All right, let's take a quick look at a couple of other things here in the jungle. And because we probably won't be coming back into the jungle after this. So this is the other part of the Black Hand Camp, and there's a couple of things that you can get by going up through here. But you, again, just like in Flotsam, the place we just came from, you got to fight a bunch of bad guys to get up here. And you can also get, I think you can get a named thrall or two up here if it spawns. But you have to fight a bunch of those guys. Jamilla's Liberty, that's right. So this is basically a ship that I guess crashed into that rock, and it's kind of on its side, and they've built a little fort thing out of it. So you come down here. You know, there's your typical craftsman, very similar to, you know, the ship in the desert kind of idea. There's chests and things. Another thing about this area too is, and I may have showed this to you guys before, but if you get in the water, you can find a chest down below with gold and silver in it. And then we got a thing here. So this is just kind of a little lore thing, cargo list. So again, pause the screen if you want to read it. I don't think that actually taught us anything though. Okay, let's go up this way. And down here. So we got just a taskmaster and a carpenter, I think it was. So again, it's kind of it's a similar experience to the rock ship in the desert. Same kind of thing. Where you gotta just go around the ship, fight a bunch of black hands and stuff. My turn. Okay, let's go up this way. Just as your cutlass was growing rusty. Okay, somewhere up here, I think maybe we gotta go a little bit higher. There's another recipe for the Black Hand armor. And that just kind of goes back down where we just were. It's another route to get there.
Just as me cutlass was growing rusty.
Okay, this is Captain's Bodyguard Undina. So yeah, she's a named fighter. I'm not prepared really to knock her out, so we're just gonna kill her. We just don't need any more fighter thralls right now. We might need some more after we do our tournament, but right now we're full up. Okay. Here we go. This is their Black Hand armor recipe. So you basically learn Buccaneer and Black Corsair garb by reading this pirate's note here. Again, pause the screen if you want to see what it has to say. Okay. So basically it's this, this armor here that you see the Black Hand's wearing allows you to craft it. Okay, let's get another Corsair here. And then you keep working your way up this way. There's usually an archer right here. I want to be careful not to get too close to the edge or I'll swing myself right off the top there. And then all the way up here, you get to the captain's quarters and fight a couple dudes up here. Okay, is that looks like a named guy too. Yeah, that's just another Hecker Wave Runner. He's the same thrall that we killed down below, and he probably has he's got the scourge stone pieces too. Okay, so once you finish things off up here, I'm trying to think, is there a recipe up here? I'm not sure. I don't think so. Okay. And then what you can do from here, if you want to, is you can jump off into the water. There we go. Fun stuff. If you happen to set up a base in the jungle and you're looking for some sulfur, you can find sulfur under the water, and not in large quantities, so it's not like going into one of the caves. But it is here, so let me see if I can find some for you. You picked the wrong camp, mate. Alright, let's go take care of this guy. He did. Somewhere over here, there is a three-skulled croc. So he's basically the same three-skulled boss croc that we've already fought at a few different locations now. So there's several of them in Conan Exiles. Yeah, there he is right there. So, yeah, let's kill him. What the hell? There's baby crocs here too. Is he gonna do his tail swipe? Alright, he's dead. Get the skeleton key off of him, and what did we get? The watch blade. Okay. What does that do? It has no stats, 61 health, 22 armor pin. Okay. Cool. Alright, now what we're going to do next is we're going to... I'm going to show you a couple things kind of out off the coast here. So I think it's one of these islands out here has some actual dancer thralls that you can find. Sometimes they're named. And then there's also a big, ginormous demon spider boss on one of these islands too. So we'll go fight that thing. I just have to figure out which ones it is. Oh, these little pillars that are bubbling down there, all the little stone kind of around the base, that's where the sulfur is. So you can just go pick it up. You don't need a pick or anything. So it's a good way to get sulfur in the early game here in the jungle, but like I said, you won't get a bunch of it there. It's just small quantities. Okay, so this island has a bunch of spiders on it. And if you just kind of pop up over the hill here, you can see the spider boss there. And there's also like a little landmark, I think, with a chest or something in it. So let's do this. Let's put some venom on our daggers here. And this boss will do a kind of like a poison AoE that's pretty damaging, so you want to be careful of it. Oh, I guess I kind of forgot that I'm supposed to defeat this the first time with one thrall, but you know what? We're going to encounter another boss just like this in the wine cellar dungeon. Oh shit, yeah, that's the stuff you don't really want to. I'm stuck. I can't get out of it. Okay, well, we got enough health that it didn't really hurt that much, but anyway, we're gonna do another boss just like this in the wine cellar, and when we do that, we'll defeat it just by myself and one of the thrall. Not that I may not even know how much that matters to you guys anymore. You know I'm pretty much gonna be able to kill anything now, you know, because we're max level and everything. But anyway, Wreck of the Martyr, yeah. So this is the legendary, and what did we get? The Bane of Caustral Cal. I actually got that on Isle of Sipta on our live stream last night. And then there's another chest here, which has some silver and gold in it, and I think that's mostly it for this island. Okay. Now we're going to cross over to the next, I think it's the next island over, or maybe the next couple. And I want to show you one other thing. This is the island that we're on, excuse me, here too. So we're basically in 06. Right here is where we killed that spider boss. Okay, so this little island here that we're approaching, which is in P5, this little island here, has dancers that spawn on it. Which is kind of a weird place for dancers to spawn, but they do. And sometimes these can be named, or, you know, decently high-level dancers. Island of Unsightly Sirens. So, yeah. I'm trying to see if any of these are named. Doesn't look like it. We got a cook there too. Nordheimer dancer. Yep. So if you're looking for dancers, this is a place you can come. Every time I've come out here, I've never found a named dancer, but apparently they can spawn. All right, cool. So this place across the way it, goes back to like the Witch Queen's Palace and where we went down to the Sunken City dungeon. So that should look somewhat familiar to you guys. What we're going to do now is I also want to just point out something else real quick. This little spot here and this spot here and this spot here. All of those are sunken ships, but they're really deep down. But if you dive down to them, you can find silver and gold. But I'll tell you what, it's not really worth your while to do that. You're going to find a lot more chests right around Jamilla's Liberty than you will there. So you're further ahead to just go to, you know, Jamilla's Liberty to get gold and silver. But we're swimming over this other one right now, so it's basically, yeah, that wreck right there. There's one, there might be a couple, one or two chests of gold and silver in it. What the hell, we're right here. Let's just go down. Let's just go down and get it. Why not? Remember, too, you know, you can make water-breathing potions, and you can kill Beastmaster Timos and get the water-breathing mask. Or if you're really lucky, like I was, you can get that special spear that lets you completely breathe underwater that we used when we went to the Sunken City. Okay, we're going to work our way back to the west. I wanted to show you, see where we're at. We've already been to the Pagoda of Boundless Lusts. Descent of Dagon, I don't think we've looked at that, so we should go check that out. And I also want to show you this area here, which is kind of like like a haunted swamp area that has a bunch of nasty spiders and stuff in it, including a couple of big boss spiders. Okay, yeah, this place is called Silkwood, and there's a bunch of spiders in here, and it's a great place to come to get gossamer for silk, and there's also a couple of giant spider bosses. I think there's two. I know that, well, there's definitely one. Let's see if I can find where they are. Yeah, so there's this giant spider boss here. And then I believe there's another one over this way, and if you kill them, you know, they'll drop a skeleton key like most world bosses, and you can get legendaries. So I think there's another one over this way. Yeah, right there. Okay. So yeah, two big giant spider bosses you can kill. There are 3 skull bosses. I'm not going to kill them right now because I don't really need to. But trust me, I can. They're not as tough as the big demon spider boss that we just killed on that island anyway. Okay, so up above there you can see that there's a big kind of like a tree bridge that crosses this chasm. And there's kind of like a hidden Black Hand camp in here where you can actually get a little bit of silver and also, again, farm Black Hands if you want to. So basically what you do is you come over here. And where we're at is right here. So this is, what is this? This is M6. So we're at M6 right here. And I think, hold on, before we go in there, I want to look at something else real quick. Yeah, okay. So this is kind of a neat area because there's like this waterway, a water tunnel thing you have to go through. And you have to kill some Black Hands along the way. You can pick up some of the glowing goop plant stuff in here for torches and whatnot if you need some.
Come, Shadow.
And is there a chest that you can loot over here? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. Got a bear there. Here's a chest here. with a hardened steel grape. Oh, that's an emberlight blade. Okay, so that's not a normal game item. And then this is silverstone here, so you can actually get a little silver from here. Of course, the best place to get silver is the silver mines over by Sepper Maru, which I showed you. And then this is, yeah, we're just kind of down below in this area here. And then you go up here, and there's a bunch of black cans that you can kill or tame if you want to. Knock out for thralls. Couple chests you can loot. Yeah, they're actually over on the other side. But what you can do is you can come up here to the top, and then it kind of comes out on this plateau up here, which is kind of neat. There's some iron and stuff over there, so this would be a cool place to have a base if you wanted to. And this is kind of what it looks like from up above here. And this place is called the Descent of Dagon. And let's see, where are we looking? Okay, so that's just gonna kind of go back out to the river. There's baby panthers up here too, but I already got 2 baby panthers waiting in my preserving box to tame up, so I'm not gonna grab any more right now. This is where I'm trying to go. Let's see. Yeah, we gotta go over here. Panthers all over the place. So this is called Penitent's Crossing, and it's that tree bridge that I showed you from down below earlier. Yep, so that's where we were down there before. Then you can come across here to get back to the other side. And then there's also another way, you know, to get up and down here. Alright, let's jump on our horse. Okay, so that's pretty much, I mean, we didn't look at every single possible thing you could look at in the jungle, but those are some of the, you know, the main areas that we, you know, that are in the jungle. And so what I'm going to do is I need to actually go back home and get the other scourge stone piece. So I'm going to do that now, and then I'll meet you guys back here at the Sand-Swept Ruins, and we'll get those things turned in. Alright guys, we are here back at the Sand-Swept Ruins. Let's kill these sand beasts here. And then we'll go talk to Petruso the crazy dude. Nice work, people. Alright, so let's see, we've got all 3 scourge stone pieces in our inventory, so we're going to talk to him. And we're going to purchase the Heart of the Sands.
Eventually, a man happened along and said,
there we go.
"You mad fool! What are you doing in this sandstorm?"
Okay, he just says the same stuff that he said the last time we were in here. All right, so we got the Heart of the Sands. That is the piece that we need from the assembled scourge stones to remove the bracelet, but we still need to get a couple more artifacts too before we're actually finished with our quest to free ourselves from these exiled lands. Guys, I forgot to actually read the Heart of the Sands, so let's go through this because this is pretty important to the lore here. So it goes, he it was who shook down the cliffs at Valkia by his spells that enthralled the elementals of the earth. He it was who sent the creature of darkness into your tent before dawn, the hour of the dragon. Also known as the Scourge Stone, this unassuming chunk of stone contains the elemental that plagues the exiled lands with continual sandstorms. Enslaved by the priest king in his desperation to end the war after the shattering on the plains, He gave it over to the Warmaker to release at the right moment. When the time came, the Warmaker shattered the stone into fragments and scattered them across the battlefield, freeing the elemental to do its work. It seemed to work, gathering a gigantic storm that crossed the exiled lands, moving towards the city of Exhal in the far east. But the Giant Kings had not reckoned with the power of the human spirit. A Lemurian priest named Petruso went out to confront the sandstorm. Using the power of Dagon, he anchored the elemental controlling the sandstorm to his flesh, preventing it from moving further east and destroying the Lemurian city. He saved his people, yes, but Petruso paid a terrible price. His sacrifice had not stopped the sandstorm, it had simply put it into a temporal loop. It passed across the exiled lands time and time again, stopping when it reached Petruso and then starting again. Eventually, this drove him insane. This is one of the artifacts required to create the keystone that can be used to remove the slave bracelet. Okay, so we already kind of knew that story by now, anyways, because we heard that from the archivist in a much earlier episode. But that kind of gives us another account, or a more detailed account, I should say, of how all of that went down. Okay, guys, so I think I'm going to go ahead and let you go here, and then see in the next episode. We'll probably do another building episode. We got to get the Colosseum done, so that's coming up. Then we'll get the staff out and see where he's going to lead us next. I'm pretty sure it's going to be the Black Keep, and we're going to fight Tyros, the Deathbringer, or no, not Tyros the Deathbringer. Yeah, I don't know, whoever that guy is in the Black Keep, I can't remember. We'll fight him. We need to take a trip to Sepper Maru, which we're going to do, and talk to an old acquaintance, and also do the Wine Cellar Dungeon, so that's coming up. And then we have the final artifact, which will also take us up into the volcano, which will be coming up shortly after that. We have our champion tournament against the arena champion for all of our thralls. That's going to be a fun episode that we're going to do too. And so yeah, still more content to come. Hope you guys are still enjoying this series. I know it's been running kind of long. I've gotten a little feedback from a few people that people are not super crazy about the role play. And so I don't know if you guys have noticed or not, but I've kind of eased up on that part of it. And so let me know what you think about that. I mean, do you want me to keep doing the role play stuff, or do you not like it at all, or can you live with live without it one way or the other? Just you can give me a little feedback if you guys would, who are watching this series regularly. Let me know what you think about that. And then we'll kind of figure out where to go from there. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you did, you know what to do. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment, share the video, and we'll catch you in the next episode. See y'all later.